upset or just a stay busy, proven fight. What it is November 4th, Shawn Porter versus Adrian Granados. What's going to happen? Upset or just stay busy victory for Shawn Porter, right? A lot of people are excited for this fight. It's a good fight. It should be an entertaining fight. For how long it lasts, I think this fight is going to be a knockout. It's going to end in a knockout, I should say. Let's get right into the break. Before we get into the breakdown, this is RRT Boxing with Mr. A. Thank you for choosing this channel. I started it about 4 months ago. I do numerous fights around the world, trying to expand my knowledge as a boxing fan as I learn more boxing. So I created this channel. Now, once again, it's RRT Boxing with Mr. A. Ready, talk boxing. Now that that's out the way, please subscribe, thumbs up. Hope you like this video, and if you do, thumbs up. Please subscribe, share it, leave a comment. Just help the channel grow, and see you on the next one. Now, the breakdown is what I do. I go from breakdowns. I go from the feet up to the head movement. So let's start it off with a feet and leg movement. We will go with the B side. I do believe Granados is the B side on this. So we'll start with the B side first, since there's no belt on the line. Actually, the belt on the line is the vacant WBC silver welterweight title. Thumbs up. Glad I remember that. There is a belt on the line. Silver, we're going to get you to Keith Thurman. Now, feet and leg movement. Very interesting conversation to have here, because a lot of people might say Porter doesn't have any type of footwork or leg movement, and some might say he does, and Granados does. Now, for what we see from Granados, he comes forward, he uses his good feet steps, and he uses proper. He does pretty good stepping to go to an angle, to get off some shots. So he uses footworks to get in angles, as we saw in the Adrian Broner and a little in the Amin fight. More in the Adrian Broner fight, when he wants to, he can do some flip flopping, little showboating, hopping around the ring, get some jabs, dart in, get some jabs for some points, get out, and start circling the ring again. We saw that against Adrian Broner, which was, I think, caught Adrian Broner by surprise, and a lot of boxing fans by surprise, of how successful he was and how easy he was able to do it. So he has good footwork and he has good leg work. Once again, feet work to get inside, create angles for his punching, and leg work to get out and circle the ring for offensive output. So offense and defensively, he has good legs and feet work. Now, as for Shawn Porter, we know him just to be an aggressive type pressure fighter, but it takes tremendous amount of feet work to always get himself in on every opponent. Whether it's a jabber, a back foot fighter, a power fighter, he gets himself in up against the body and bangs away. And he creates a little side angles for himself. He'll jump to the side. He does good feet work. Leg work, we never quite seen Porter really have to use his legs like to escape, or maybe be a back foot fighter. We never seen Porter be pressured. So this might be a first if Granados pressures him and Porter allows it. We might see a different Shawn Porter this fight. Now, like I said, going from legs to feet, just because I never seen Shawn Porter really have to use his legs besides leverage and punching, but he uses, like I said, he uses a lot of good calculated footwork to get in and create angles. So he has great footwork. Granados has good footwork, creates angles, and I've seen him use his legs to outside box. So two great people on foot and leg work, but I'm going to give foot and leg work to Granados, because we just never seen Porter really have to use his legs. Great feet work all day. Defense. Granados, he could catch and shoot. He bends with the waves. He has good wave movement. Like I said, he uses his legs to skate in and out. He gets hit quite too often, more due to his own choice as he chooses to bang out. He wears that Chicago heart of his on his sleeve. So, like I said, bends with the waist, in and out with his legs, catch and shoot, good high guard catching. Now Shawn Porter, he's in your face, crouched down low, footwork, and just making you move, making you miss real close while he's coming in. He's coming in, coming at you, and making you miss. So, and you don't see Shawn Porter get hit unless it's during an exchange. Yeah, he might get jabbed. Keep your distance jabs, but you never see someone just like a bound just crack the hell out of Shawn Porter, unless he's coming in during an exchange. So defense wise, like I said, they both this is a good entertaining fight, but they're both good at what they do. But I'm giving the defense to Shawn Porter. 1-1. Feet and legs, Granados. Defense, Shawn Porter. Now, as far as arms, punches, speed, punch combination, variation, power, all that good stuff, let's do that now. Granados, this is where it gets a little interesting. Granados is going to have a 4.5-inch reach, I believe. It's like a 74 to 69.5, something like that. That's a good amount of reach, and he's 2 inches taller. So he will have he knows how to work a jab. He knows how to do inside uppercuts. He knows how to throw punches and bunches, do the angles. He knows how to mix up the variation of speed in his combinations. So his punching is really good. It's really good. As Shawn Porter he's gotten better throughout the last probably 2 years at becoming a jab himself in. It's a crisp jab. It's a snap jab. It's a little awkward looking, so we still don't give him credit for it. But the way he does it, he's like kind of lunging a little bit because he's a charging guy and he just throws a jab. So I still don't believe Shawn Porter gets credited as for being a good jabber. He'll throw hooks, wild loopy hooks. He'll do an uppercut. So punch combination and variation, I'm going to give to Granados. Power, punch for punch, just pure power, I'm probably going to give to Shawn Porter. Now, power within their arsenal, I'm going to give the Porter as well. I think Granados probably would have more power if he maybe lowered this down to like 1 or 2, 3. But then he takes his combinations up to 5. And I think that just takes more energy out from him and lessens his power. Now, as far as a head movement, Granados is slick, but he just, like I said, I don't know if it's him being repping Chicago and he just wants to be a little dog, show some grit. But I think he gets hit too much for his own good. But most of it, I think, is his own doing. I think if he fought a boxing fight more for the victory instead of the show for the fans, I think Granados would be better because he has the skills to be a better technician, a better showman at the sweet science instead of just a brawler boxer. Now, as far as Shawn Porter's head movement, like I said, he comes at you gun-ho bullet fast and making you miss. So he's doing all that old ducking and shoulder, head changing, level changing. So head movement and just that right there easily to me is Shawn Porter. Now that being said, the breakdown for the fighters. Keys to victory is something to watch in this fight. I believe Granados, he's going to have to work that jab. Work 4.5-inch reach. Use that leg movement he was using against Broner. So to me, he used it on Broner because he was tired and couldn't handle the power of staying in front of Broner and fighting him. So he used the leg movement to kind of get away. He's like, dude, this is easy. I'm getting more points. I'm getting win. I'm getting stronger, and I'm still winning these rounds. Now, if he start moving and then occasionally show his Chicago sleeve, the heart on his sleeve, once in a while, just to, get Porter to respect him, I think that'd be his best thing. Stay on the outside, use that movement, jab all day. Don't stay on the ropes, because he has the ability to change and turn Shawn Porter in the middle of the ring. He has the footwork. Just stay on the outside, use your reach, use your height, and then when you have to, occasionally, maybe 40 seconds, 30 seconds of a round, bang it out with him. Change up just speeding, the variations of speed like you do. Boom, boom, just get those Lomachenko punches, get those Lomachenko points, and then boom, once in a while, just throw a hard one to exclamate his combination. Get exclamated, so the judge will be like, ooh, not only was he landing a whole bunch of shots, but boom, he was landing the cream of the crop shot too. That's what I think Granados needs to do. Now, Shawn Porter, he's going to have to do what he has to do, because I doubt if Granados is foolish enough to just do his dog gritty style and try and rush Porter. It'd be interesting to see if Porter got a different page where he could back foot counter puncher, a pull and release puncher. Interesting to see Porter do something new, because we're all waiting for it. It'd be great, but I think he's going to have to do what he does. He's going to have to use better leg work, cutting off the ring. Feet work, he's going to be able to get inside, but he always has to chase people around. I think Granados is going to spin that ring around, but he's going to have to use leg work, cut the ring off, and then just slip a jab and jab himself in. Slip a jab and then counter the body work. Slip a jab, counter the body work. He's going to have to beat Granados' body, and then from there just wear him down and do what Shawn Porter does. Pressure, 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 and get him. And see what happens at the end of the fight. Now, that being a breakdown and some keys to victory type thing, I believe right here on RT Boxing, this is Mr. A. I'm going with the prediction of 4 to 5 good rounds. Granados winning them, but very competitive rounds. Round 6, Porter's pressure starts to take over, and Porter stops him in round 8. This is RT Boxing saying, and new WBC silver welterweight champion Shawn Porter with an 8th round KO of Adrian Granados. Thank you for your support. This is Mr. A. Please subscribe. You stay ready. I'm going to stay ready right here on Ready Talk Boxing, RT Boxing with Mr. A. Thanks for all the time, guys.